Hey y'all, it's Steph, and I'm here to tell you 50 things about myself tonight. I was tagged by my girl Raine, and I'm going to get started in a minute, but first I'm going to tell you the story of why whenever I'm typing things to you, my punctuation and my numbers and things like that are not working. Okay, so I was sitting there at the computer, you know, like doing whatever I do at the computer. I don't really know. Probably nothing besides just looking up songs and listening to them. And the boys come in and they have these frogs. And I was listening to Ave Maria. That's what I was doing. And the boys come in and they have these frogs, and there was this really big one. So Sam hands it to me, and I put it up here to get it in some good light and take a picture of it. And the frog peed on my keyboard. Not even kidding, that's what happened. That's why I'm missing letters and numbers and punctuation in all of my correspondence. No, in all of my comments and everything to you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but that's kind of the way my life is. That's kind of what always happens. And I'm going to be reading these questions. So, I know that there's this one guy who likes to always say, hey, you didn't just read that. You know, I've already mentioned him before, but yeah, I know I'm reading it. I know, I'm aware. I know whenever I read. What am I wearing? What am I always wearing whenever I vlog? I think everybody basically knows. I'm wearing an electric chair shirt. It's from, see if you remember this band, guys. Remember them? Concrete Blonde? I went to their concert like so long ago, I couldn't even tell you when it was, and I have the shirt still, because I sleep in it. And I'm wearing my Star Wars PJ bottoms, because that's what I do. Have I ever been in love and had a terrible breakup? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've been like head over heels in freaking love. Oh my God. And had a divorce. So, yes. How tall am I? I think about 5'8.5", and I swear I used to be 5'9". How much do I weigh? Any tattoos or piercings? Yes, I have. I did have my belly button pierced like whenever I was 18. I'm 40 now, so it's a hell of a long time ago. And no, I don't ever, no, I'm not in, no. But, I did my nose for a little while too, but no. And, I've got 3 tattoos. That's it. My favorite OTP, which is One True Pairing. I don't watch TV. I've got a total anti-media thing. I am against the media. I do, though, I have to admit, I did love, I do like Orange is the New Black, but I don't, you know, like, I don't sit and think about it or anything. And I've watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love that show. And I finally watched The Big Bang Theory, and I think it was kind of funny. And, I've seen Arrested Development. I mean, these are all shows, I think they've all been canceled. I don't even know. I don't do TV. I'm sorry. I just can't. Can't do it. Favorite bands. Oh my God, y'all are gonna really know my age here. Favorite band of all time is Tool. Hands down, Tool. Favorite song of all time, which is nothing like the band I just said I love so much, is actually by Elvis. It is Suspicious Minds. It has been my favorite song for most of my life. I love that song. I miss living in the country and having horses and like animals and critters and stuff, you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't like dogs. So, I mean, I don't miss dogs. How old am I? I think I tell y'all all the time I'm 40, and I apologize for this, you know, I apologize that I tell you all the time that I'm 40. It's like I'm constantly trying to tell you, I'm 40! And like the old man's like, get off my lawn! Zodiac sign, I am a Sagittarius, so you can tell me whatever you want to about yourself and your sign and I won't remember, because my main concern is that I am a Sagittarius. Qualities I look for in a partner. I don't know, there has to be that something. There's a something that gets you, you know? It's something that draws you in, and I can't really explain it. It doesn't even have to particularly be a sense of humor or anything like that. I mean, there's not specific qualities. See, this is probably why I'm so bad at relationships. But I don't think I look for particular qualities so much as I look for that chemistry, which I think is actually the codependent circle that I'm in all the time. And that, hey, that's a downer. I shouldn't say that. If you're not pissed off, you're not paying attention. My favorite actor, that is so funny because I do watch movies. I mean, I'm like not a cave person. So, and I have electricity. But I don't live in a teepee. I'm not Daryl Hannah. But my favorite actor would definitely be Johnny Depp, because I'm drawn into that kind of, you know, he's so odd. Favorite color? This is kind of stupid because I really don't have one. I mean, like some days I am just into red because red is such a happy color, and then some days I'm into yellow because some days, you know, yellow can make you feel better if you're feeling sad. I think that they say yellow is a conversational color. Like if you put yellow in a room with people, they're more likely to converse, but I'm not sure. And then I like pink sometimes, and maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe it's all a sensory thing for me. Like maybe I see pink and I feel calmer. I don't know. I'm a strange person. I just have a whole bunch of favorite colors. Music, loud or soft? If I'm driving somewhere, I have turned this many years old. This is how old I am. If I'm coming to a stop sign, music has to be turned down. If I'm going to a, you know, if I don't know where I am, I'm turning it down. If I'm just driving on the highway, it's up. At home, it depends on my mood. I mean, because if there's a lot of noise around, I can't handle people talking at the same time as listening to music. I mean, it has to be one or the other, or I get really, really irritable. Where I go when I'm sad. I don't really think there's a particular place I go. You know what I do whenever I'm sad is I watch Ryan Higa videos. Like the old ones. He's funny. How long does it take me to shower? I don't shower, I bathe. How long does it take me to get ready in the morning? I'd say a good 30 minutes, I don't know. If that, you know what, I'm so lying. I am not that girly of a girl. It takes me probably 15 to 20 minutes, and if it takes me any longer, it's because I'm texting somebody. Biggest turn on is a gentleman. I like somebody who opens the door for me, pulls out the chair, all that kind of stuff. I really like that. And the turn off would be someone who doesn't do those things. I want the door open for me. I'm that girl. Reason I joined YouTube. Okay, like this is a series of reasons. The reason why I started making videos was I'd had surgery, I'd had a hysterectomy, and there was this thing that happened with my hysterectomy. I had cervical precancer and I had adenocarcinoma. It was stage 1, so it was no real big deal or anything. But anyway, whenever they're doing my hysterectomy, I also had fibroid tumors and endometriosis. I'm having trouble talking. But whenever they went to remove, I guess what they were removing was the endometriosis, they nicked my colon, and I got E. coli, and it ate my insides. So this is not a happy video, is it? But how I started doing the videos was whenever I was healing, I was really bored, so I took my phone out and I just started recording stuff. And I recorded like crazy stuff, like should I date a serial killer? And it was just like this whole rant on, and people who put cats in sweaters and just random stuff just to keep myself sane. Because I mean, I was sick, but I was also healing, and I couldn't do a lot of things at that time. And then I didn't put any of those on YouTube. I don't really know where I put those, but I think I just kept them on my phone for the longest time. But then I had this guy that I was dating who went to Afghanistan, And whenever he left, I started doing videos again, because I guess this was like a 6-month period between the, well, maybe a year period, I don't know, between the time that I started and then the time I started again. And I did videos, like I sang him songs, and have a song, it's like I'm singing him a song. There's all different kinds of videos that I did during those times. But why I joined it again was because I think I just needed an outlet. So on occasion I'd put stuff out. Not very often though, and now I'm trying to do it every week. There goes the light. My fears and phobias. Oh my god. I did a video on this, and I'm going to put a link here. I think I'm going to put a link there. And y'all can watch that if you want to know. But geese is one of them, and then there's some other ones of them, and they're pretty silly. The last time I cried. I cry all the time, but I'm not like a... I cry all the time. I cry whenever I see something that's really beautiful. I cry whenever I hear, like, I'll sit here and I'll listen to, like I said yesterday, I was listening to Ave Maria. I'm pretty sure I was crying then. I laugh and I start crying because everything, you know, it's like I'm hypersensitized all the time. I feel all the time, and it's like I never shut it off. So, and I think all the time, and I never shut it off. And sometimes I get wrapped up in not necessarily like words or anything, but just the emotion coming through music, and it can make me cry. Sometimes I could be standing there looking at the sky and become overwhelmed and cry. I'm just, because of the beauty, I'm awestruck by beauty, and I just do it. I don't know. I'm a strange person, like I said. Last time I said I love somebody, about right before, so I guess about 20 minutes ago, I told my daughter. The meaning of my YouTube name, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Steph's life is me. I'm Stephanie. I'm Stephanie Conroy. That is my name, which is probably not the wisest thing, but it is. And Sam's Voice, though, is a Facebook page I started with a video of my child. Whenever he was about to have a meltdown, he asked me to film him so that he could talk and tell people what it was like. And that's how Sam's Voice started. And some of our videos are for Sam's Voice, and they're still on this channel because I'm not an organized kind of person, and I can't like think that way to where I can separate things. I can't do it. It seems as if I've skipped some, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go back and retrack. The last person I spoke with was my daughter whenever I gave her a kiss. What's the relationship I have with the last person I sent a text to? The last person I texted was my oldest son. My favorite food, see, I get really excited so easily, but my favorite food is Mexican food, and it makes me so freaking happy that I get like this just thinking about it. So you should see how happy I get whenever I start thinking about margaritas. I mean, it gets really exciting, and then I'll start rambling, and you will say, "Shut up, Steph," and I'll go, "Okay." Places I want to visit everywhere. I can't think of a place that I would not like to go. I have a fascination with places, and I have a fascination with like buildings. I love buildings, and I love museums, and I love places like that, but I get really creeped out. I mean, if there's a lot of people, there's a lot of anxiety inside of me, so and I don't really like going places, but I like being there, because I can have such severe anxiety driving or doing any of those things, and I freak out. So I mean, I have a lot of places that I'd like to go in theory, and I love road trips and stuff like that, but also I don't like airplanes. I don't like the feeling of being in a plane very much, and I don't really think I want to go anywhere. No, I'm just kidding. I want to go everywhere. I want to go everywhere, but I want to learn how to control my anxiety as I'm going to places and dealing with people. The last place I was probably 3 or 4 days ago, at the least. I don't leave very much. I don't like to. But the last place I went was, I think it was Walmart. Do I have a crush? I don't know. Last time I was insulted was on Facebook this morning. That was stupid. When was the last time I read a book, and am I currently reading a book? I'm not real big on reading. I don't know. I like reading, like, if I read something, I'm weird in what I read too. I love to read things, like I love to read Poe, and I love to read like Victorian poetry, and I love this kind of stuff. But you give me a book like what people read today, and I look at it and I can't make it through it. It's boring. It's like so repetitive and redundant. And I used to read Dean Koontz until I started realizing that he uses the same phrases and words over and over and over again. If you don't believe me, look for sulfur vapor lamps, look for the yellow labs, look for, of course, there's always somebody with a disability and things like that. You'll see he always has a definite pattern, and he has a definite, the phrase, because I don't know what a sulfur vapor lamp is. I'm always seeing that in his books. That's kind of like, whenever I was little, I was reading a book and it had the word gazebo in it over and over again, and I didn't know what a gazebo was, so, forever, that word stuck with me, and I saw it throughout the book. So sometimes I think it's good to have, a lot of words that you don't use repeatedly or repetitively. It's a good idea. My favorite sweets, what I love so much, I love cream cheese. I love cream cheese, and I love cheesecakes. I love those bear claws that are stuffed with cream cheese, Love those. What instrument do I play? Oh my god. None. I have guitars, like, throughout the house. I can play chords, not very well. I have not touched a guitar in, like, forever. I can't even tell you the last time. But, we have guitars and we have things like that for the kids if they want to. I think I tried to play piano, and my grandmother was a great piano player, and she taught piano, but I never really got into it. Didn't like it. I played flute. My mom made me play flute in the band. Favorite piece of jewelry? All jewelry. Anything sparkly or pretty gets my attention. I love it. Last time I played a sport, actually participated in one. Well, whenever I was in kindergarten, I played t-ball, but, I'd go out and actually what I did is I went out into the back of the field and caught grasshoppers and occasionally threw a ball directly on the ground and stomped off. Last song I sang was yesterday. I sang Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. Love that song. Favorite chat up line, which I think means pickup line. I don't like pickup lines. Have I ever used it? I don't use pickup lines, no. Girls don't have to. Or women. Women don't have to. We don't have to do that kind of stuff. Last time I hung out all day with my kids today. Does that count? We watched movies. Who should answer next? Well, Jennifer Panda and Aces High and Josh, and I'm free to be me, and all of you guys should do one of these. Yeah. And I'm gonna go now. Much love. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me. I'm wearing this hat because it's super pretty. No, not really, because I'm doing trying to lighten my hair naturally, but it's not natural at all because, you know, honey and cinnamon doesn't grow in your hair, so it's not really natural at all. But I was I was just watching this video, and I was thinking that I should do a reenactment of my reaction to the video, okay? So I'm gonna try to get back in that spot where I was like 5 minutes ago. Okay. This time I'm 5 minutes ago me, okay? Go back in time. So here's my reaction. God, that's so pretty. Oh my god. And that was my reaction. That was my reaction. It was, I don't know, I was watching like music videos. That one really, that was my reaction though. I really have nothing else to say. But that's it. Got nothing else. Goodbye. Bye-bye.